Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a truly fascinating case study of dramatic irony. We're going to look at a story that brilliantly contrasts the terrifying doomsday expectations of the Akatsuki with a shockingly heroic reality unfolding at the Five Kage Summit. It's honestly a masterful narrative trick. You see, we, along with the characters in the world, are watching a future unfold on this mysterious, ominous sky canopy. And the way different characters interpret this future? Well, it reveals everything about their own deep-seated motivations, and in some cases, their massive delusions.
Okay, let's jump right into this with a chilling hook. The story instantly immerses us in this grand mystery with a really stark warning from the Eight Tails Gyuki. He's urgently telling Killer Bee about their future capture. And get this, even Killer Bee drops his usual rapping routine here, which, if you know the character, tells you just how serious this actually is. This immediately sets a heavy tone of impending doom. The entire ninja world is literally looking up at the sky canopy, watching these future events unfold, and the immediate assumption is that a catastrophic, world-ending event is right around the corner.
So, let's kick things off with Section 1, Nagato's vision of ultimate pain. To really get this, we have to examine this impending crisis entirely through the isolated, zealous viewpoint of Nagato. Just look at his fanatical conviction here. He's watching the leaders of the ninja world, the Five Kage, arguing and panicking on the sky canopy. And because Nagato views the entire world through the lens of his own twisted philosophy, he just assumes they are trembling because of him. He genuinely, wholeheartedly believes that his goal of inflicting universal, ultimate pain using the tailed beasts has finally come to pass. There's this morbid, almost giddy sense of satisfaction spreading through him. He's breathing heavily with excitement, getting silent support from Konan, and is just completely trapped in his own delusion of being this godlike world destroyer.
But here's the thing. This brilliantly illustrates the massive ideological disconnect within the Akatsuki itself. While Nagato is having this feverish religious experience about delivering ultimate pain, the rest of his organization is looking at the exact same vision with serious skepticism. Kudzuku is coldly questioning the logistics and, of course, the actual bounty money of capturing the tailed beasts. Meanwhile, Zetsu expresses heavy doubt over whether these massive future achievements are even plausible. It perfectly highlights how Nagato is utterly alone in his grand fanatical vision, surrounded by these pragmatic, self-interested mercenaries who are just not buying into the hype.
And hiding right in plain sight among these skeptics is Itachi Uchiha. On the surface, he is completely expressionless, totally unreadable, but internally, he is harboring immense dread. He glances at Nagato and wonders, is it him? Is this leader calling himself a god the one who actually brings about this world-destroying crisis? Itachi is watching this future unfold and feeling terrified. But, in a way, it also completely validates his incredibly dangerous decision to infiltrate the Akatsuki in the first place. He knows, without a doubt, that he has to stop them.
Which brings us to the next part. Chaos meets calm, and the savior's arrival.
Let's move over to the actual Kage Summit and see how this breathless expectation from the Akatsuki just completely shatters when it hits reality. Picture the scene, because it's a massive juxtaposition. Inside the summit room, it is pure, unadulterated chaos. The conflict between Tsunade and the Raikage is literally on the verge of breaking out into physical violence. The whole summit is about to violently collapse, and then, at the absolute critical moment of peak tension, the side door just pushes open. Sasuke Uchiha casually walks in, wearing simple dark clothing, looking completely unbothered by the screaming Kage, and just calmly asks, "I'm not late, am I?" Talk about the ultimate tension breaker. He doesn't enter like some terrifying world destroyer. He strolls in like a colleague stepping into a slightly heated board meeting.
Now, let's unpack Section 3, the Raikage shift and an unexpected alliance.
Sasuke's super calm entrance instantly forces a reaction from the most volatile person in the room. We can actually track the Raikage's rapid de-escalation in 3 distinct steps. First, the Raikage's furious aggression falters. He's basically a raging lion here, but Sasuke's mere presence carries so much weight that even the Raikage has to pause and treat him with extreme caution. Second, Sasuke calmly drops an absolute bombshell. He admits he couldn't save Niyu Gito, but reveals his Taka squad rescued the Raikage's brother, Killer Bee. The Raikage is completely floored. And third, that shock turns into immense relief and joy. He practically knocks over his own chair, completely drops his aggressive posture, and offers Sasuke a massive favor, declaring, "I owe you one." This isn't just a polite thank you. This is a monumental political chip from the leader of a great nation.
And with that heaviest of stones lifted from the Raikage's heart, the entire atmosphere in the room completely shifts. The suffocating tension quietly eases away. Onoku stops trying to fan the flames. Mei and Gaara visibly relax. The 5 Kage, who were literally at each other's throats moments ago, formally unite. But here is the absolute kicker. They aren't uniting because they are terrified of Nagato's pain, not at all. They are uniting because Sasuke just solved their immediate internal conflict, allowing them to finally trust him, sit down, and discuss the true crisis as a unified front. Nagato's expectation was 100% wrong.
Moving on to Section 2, a legendary savior, how the world reacts.
It's not just the Kage were stunned by this. Regular ninjas all across the world are literally putting the pieces together in real time in pure shock. In just 10 short years, this Uchiha orphan has grown up to rescue a Jinchuriki from a terrifying enemy. He has somehow earned the ultimate respect and a life debt from the notoriously stubborn Raikage. He casually halted a Kage-level conflict just by walking into the room. The realization hitting the public is that Uchiha Sasuke now possesses the power to destroy, or way more importantly, save the 5 great nations. In an instant, he is elevated from a tragic orphan to a legendary, almost mythical figure in the eyes of the ninja world. And this beautifully brings us full circle right back to Itachi. Earlier, we saw his quiet, internal dread about the Akatsuki, but now, as he watches his younger brother step up as a towering figure in the ninja world, he is filled with an indescribable, secret relief. Beneath those cold Sharingan eyes, the guy is absolutely overjoyed. He realizes that Sasuke has become a reliable presence, a true hero trusted by leaders like Lady Tsunade, and the one destined to restore the Uchiha clan's true glory. Itachi's absolute nightmare of the future is instantly replaced by quiet, lasting hope. So, we've seen a villain's dark delusion completely upended by the undeniable reality of a new hero's arrival. Nagato genuinely thought he was looking at a world trembling in fear of his own godhood, but he was actually looking at a world coming together, united by the calm strength of Sasuke Uchiha. I will leave you with this final provocative thought to ponder. When a fanatic's vision of ultimate destruction collides head-on with a reality where a new savior has already united the world's leaders, will Nagato's dream of ultimate pain even survive the collision? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time as we continue to break down these incredible narratives.